look, Rebecca G is there. Hey guys, welcome back to Just Be Kind Challenge. My name is Angela, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about 7 ways to expand yourself. But I mean expand yourself, it's just to grow. So, I've been doing pretty much all day, every day videos, and I decided to take my Thursdays into talks in the car, talk or deliver this message in the car, because I feel like these personal growth questions, and oh look, Rebecca G is there. This personal growth, she doesn't know that I'm in the car. She completely disregarded me. She doesn't know that I'm in the car. Probably she's gonna see me soon. Anyways, I decided to do this video on the car every Thursday because I feel it's just more cozy, more comfortable to talk in the car. It's just more warm. So the first way to expand yourself is to be curious, and what I mean by this is just to ask questions. And I'm saying questions about everything, questions about life, questions about work, question everything, and not with the purpose of like, oh, they're doing something bad or they're doing something wrong, but with the purpose of genuinely being more curious and understanding the reason behind every single thing. And now Rebecca G is coming, and I don't know if she's actually noticing that I'm in the car, but she is noticing that I'm in the car and say hi. Oh, little disclaimer there. So yes, actually she was the one who taught me this, to be able to be curious, to ask questions. And the main reason is for you to actually become and get more answers in life. So what I mean by asking questions is just asking questions about, like, don't be stuck or don't be pleased with one answer only. Keep asking questions, keep expanding your knowledge, expanding, being curious. That is the first thing to actually expand yourself. The second thing is to calm your mind, or other people will call it meditation. And this is not easy to do. If you sit down and you try to meditate, it's completely difficult. Like, being able to control your mind, or your mind monkey, is extremely difficult. And by being able to control your mind, you're gonna be able to listen, to calm your mind. You're gonna be able to listen to that silence and to find peace. And that peace will just help you to become more focused, to become more productive, to become more aware. So being able to calm your mind, being able to take a deep inhale and exhale, is one of the most important things when it becomes with growth, with expanding yourself. Because by doing this, you start having control of your mind, you start having control of your emotions, you start having control of yourself, and you're not being affected by the outside. Number 3 is to become more present, more aware. So it kind of follows into it, calming your mind. By becoming more present, if you're able to meditate every day, or if you're not even meditation, just being able to calm your mind, being able just to relax and becoming this meditative state, then you become present at all times, and you're able to see in a third point perspective. Like, just like in a movie, for example, you see a movie and you're seeing it from the outside. In that way, you're going to be able to become present in the moment, focusing in every single task. This is a whole new level of self-growth and expanding. So being able to become present, to become aware, is a game changer. The fourth thing is to learn something new every day. And you probably be thinking, well, I don't have time to learn something new every day because I got work, I got school, I got this, I got that, I got all of these different excuses that you want to give me. But it doesn't have to be a major thing, but it has to be something that is exciting for you. Like, that's why it comes back to the first point about asking questions. The more you ask, the more you know, the more you expand your knowledge, the more you become aware of what is happening outside your own world. So being able to learn something new, it could be something informative, it could be about science, it could be about food, it could be about marketing, it could be about photography, it could be, I don't know, it could be about food again, I don't know. As long as you learn something, every single day that you learn something, you become a box of knowledge. So once you have your kid, or once somebody asks you something, you know the answer. Or even if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer, that is the moment when you need to go and find it. Don't be comfortable. Don't just sit there and be like, I just don't know. Because that is just not growing. You need to keep growing by asking questions. You need to keep motivating yourself to learn something new. The fifth thing is to explore yourself. Now, when you start doing this whole thing about asking questions, you start questioning, why am I asking these questions? What is the purpose of me asking questions? And you start becoming, and you start not becoming, you start getting to know yourself better. For example, I ask a lot of questions. If you know me personally, I ask bazillion questions, but I don't ask all my questions to get an answer. And what I mean by this is, in my mind, the way that my mind works, it's weird, but the way that my mind works is like, I start questioning myself, right? And I question, it could be about yoga. And I relate so many things about yoga because yoga has taught me so much. So for example, if I see somebody doing something that I enjoy, or that I like, or that I want to be like. So if I want to become good at yoga, for example, and I start seeing videos of that person who is good at yoga, I start questioning myself. How does he balances? How does she moves that leg? How is it that she does this? How is it that she does that? By me questioning, my mind automatically starts working 100 times per hour. But at the same time, you're able to understand why you're asking those questions. Why is the purpose of those questions? Oh, it's because I want to learn more yoga and I want to be able to be really good at yoga. Why do I want to be good at yoga? Well, I want to be good at yoga because it's going to give me this and this and this and other benefits, which in another video we can talk about all the benefits about yoga, guys. But you see, by you asking questions and by you actually getting to know yourself, by asking more in self more deep questions, it's just completely a game changer for you. And this will help you a lot to expand your knowledge, not only on yourself, but it will help you expand your knowledge with other people and things in the outside world. Number 6, things that I like to do is to expand myself, is to listen to podcasts. I'm not really a person who reads a lot of books because it takes a lot of my time, but I enjoy podcasts because it's really easy when we're in the car or in the morning, or like when we fly or we travel, then it's just easy to plug in and just listen to it. And when I listen to podcasts, or when I listen to or when I read books, if I read the books, I enjoy reading books, but I feel that it's not as efficient for me than to listen Or audiobooks are also great. But when I listen to audiobooks or when I listen to podcasts, I'm not there to be like, to take everything in from them. Because when people say something, when people write a book, when people say something out of their mind, you always need to question. And even with me, you need to question, why am I saying this? What was the main thing that she went through, or what was her mind going through for her to say such thing? And when you listen a podcast and you change that little voice and you change that way that you analyze the information that is being given to you, then you can continue to expand. Because now by you questioning, so how did that guy make 10 million a year? Or how did that person became so famous? What did he do? Did he do this? Oh, but maybe that doesn't work. Oh, maybe he did that. Oh, let me keep researching. Let me keep seeing what is it that he has done, or what is it that she has done to be in the position on I want to be like her, or I want to achieve something similar to her. Oh, let me keep asking myself questions so I can keep answering on myself while I research or I do more other things. And the last thing, and this is kind of out of the blue, but I think this is the most cool thing when it comes to expand yourself, and it's to travel. I love to travel. I think once you're able to travel, you're able to experience yourself in a whole new level, because you encounter people from all around the world. You encounter different languages, you encounter different food, you encounter different cultures, you encounter different everything. And by you stepping out of your home, your comfort zone, and going into that wild world, is just completely beautiful. And I know most of us are right now in lockdown, and that's totally fine, but take this opportunity to first save. Because now you might be saying, oh no, but I don't have money and all of these things. But honestly speaking, if you really think about it, how many things you spend that you don't need? For example, you go out and have dinner, or you buy things that you do not need, or spend money on like silly things. Instead of doing such thing, of course, cover your expenses that you need to cover, but get that money and start saving up for your trip. So I had one friend, she was a beast in traveling. So what she did, she used to save, right? And then she used to book, like for example, let's say we are now in April, then she used to save and she used to buy her ticket all the way in September. By the time of September, the tickets are super cheap, right? Because there's a time difference. So if you buy your tickets in advance and you organize everything in advance and you save for that moment, then it's just a piece of cake. Like, it's not that expensive for you to travel, and you don't have to travel in like first class and stuff, or go to the super mega great hotels. Because the true experience to expand yourself in different situations is actually to go with the native people, to go to actually meet the culture, meet the people, try to speak the language that they're speaking. So guys, these are 7 things that I've used to help me expand myself. So thank you so much again for spending another Thursday with me. If you have learned anything at all, or if you have enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and also let me know where you guys are tuning from by commenting below. It's always nice to see where you're tuning from. And if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and that little bell sign next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to share positivity and inspiration to you all guys. But the most important is to remind you that kindness starts within you. But for now guys, namaste.